Yo, what is good, my friend? What is good, yo? Guys, there's two shows I really want to talk about, and it was hard to pick one. But since my boy Worldtrigger had such a terrible week last week, and I hope the best for everybody that was caught up in the wow, the earthquakes that they couldn't post this in time, or at least by the time it was going to come out, everything was already taking place and happened. So they just decided to move it until now, which unfortunately we don't get two episodes, and Worldtrigger is just going to be an episode behind on some stuff. But it's not that huge of a difference for me, seeing how I love this show, man. I love this show. I was super sad to not see it pop up because we're right in the middle of seeing how our team is trying to get to the away company to be able to be sent out. And what they are right now, they can't go. So seeing this battle building up and pretty much turning so dramatically in a 180 from them not being able to get to their opponents to now them being able to move their opponents the way that they want them to and control the narrative of the fight. This type of stuff really makes me happy to see in Worldtrigger because that's just what has always happened. That's how it's always been pretty much set up to give you these amazing setups to then even cut down characters you don't expect to be cut down. It was kind of obvious that something bad was going to happen for us just because they gave a backstory to another character to kind of give him a good enough reason why he should be able to tag someone like Koga, right? Even though he himself called himself a stepping stone, he knew that if he kept fighting, he was going to land something eventually. And it's not surprising learning more about him and that he was with one of the most highest regarded teams that go out and save, normal people on the battlefield. It really made me think that anytime we see these guys in the red, they were talented. They were the loved people of the city. And he was one of them. And we actually never knew that until now. We literally never knew that anybody has even left the team. And just looking by the guy who is narrating the fight, who is one of the announcers or like one of the commentary, he's on that team still, but he was ridiculously young when this happened. So I think he was the newest addition to be added, or at least he was there. And I don't know how many people you can have on the squad, but they made good use of it. That being said, it's pretty obvious on how much growth has kind of not happened for this guy. Sure, he is in a squad by himself that he started, and they're decently ranked, but they aren't no red team, right? They are no like high up killers, and their best work comes together of them working together. So, with the leader doing something very uncharacteristic, he even shocks one of his former teammates slash narrators that this is completely out of what he normally does. This is not something I expected, right? So already there's a lot of things popping off, but seeing our boy get shot that way, you got to remember, I'm pretty sure he lost either a whole arm or a whole leg, and he was still taking people out or still giving people a run for their money. So a blast to the gut. He is going to leak a lot of Tryon, but he might be able to take out two people. And I did talk about this on my IG post. So if you're interested in any more information or just hearing from me in different mediums, I got Instagram and I got Twitter that I post usually daily. But YouTube is where you can really get all this stuff first. So I appreciate it. Hope you all are having an amazing day, night, evening. Tell me what you're feeling about Worldtrigger. Is it something you're enjoying? Is it something you kind of are just waiting for it to build up more episodes so you can watch a crap ton of them. What is your deal with Worldtrigger? And I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, take care and peace.